What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right, so I'm pretty sure you guys have heard about this now. Mysterious drone sightings continue on the eastern seaboard of the United States. Now, you may recall, before I go forward, in particular in the state of New Jersey, there have been so many numerous sightings in New Jersey and New York, and so much so that the governor of New York, Kathy Hochul, has called on Joe Biden to end the extensive drone activity, or at least call on the proper agencies to pull back on the drone activity that has festered over the past couple of months on the East Coast. Now, just do a little bit of I guess going into a little bit of detail about what a drone is. I believe the drones are also called, they're called UAVs. I think it's called UAVs, which I think means unmanned aerial vehicles. So basically, they're pilotless planes for the most part. And usually in this situation, these drones have technology to sort of sniff out or be able to see certain things or detect things in, I think, the atmosphere or when they get low enough on the ground, right? Now, I think it was maybe 2022. I think this is when people first I remember there was some drone activity being reported on the I think in the I-70 corridor of the United States. And you had people in the media or so-called experts saying these weren't really drones. You know, this was street lights, you know, the light of street lights reflecting off of swamp gas or some shit. Or these are really just planets, these are stars, whatever. But then, you know, it got to the point like how it is right now on the East Coast where it's definitely drones. Okay. Now, the big question is, why are we seeing drones in the sky? What's going on? And of course, none of us have any idea what is going on. I'll tell you what I think, though. And let me emphasize, this is what I think. I have no idea what's going on. But this is what I think is going on. I don't think these are UFOs. I don't think these are aliens. I think these are homegrown. These are from the country. These are put up. I think these drones have been. I think these drones have been manned by some sort of government agency. Probably the Pentagon. I know the Pentagon said they don't know what they are, but I don't believe that. I don't believe one iota that they don't know what these are. What I think is going on is these drones are either trying to protect us from something or they're trying to look for something. I think they're trying to look for something. And one other thing that I'm curious about is I noticed that these drones are generally being used on the East Coast, right? Generally. Now, ports are on the East Coast from Houston all the way to New England, right? I wonder if the intelligence agency possibly have gotten some intel about something coming through the American ports. something that may be considered a threat. Okay, some material that may be considered a threat. That's something that I possibly wonder could be out there. Let me emphasize again that I don't know what's going on, and these are just theories. Okay, um, maybe this is a test of some type of system, a defense system. You know, back in the day, Ronald Reagan was talking about Star Wars, not the movie, but a defense system. Now, of course, back then we didn't have the technology to implement these types of missile defense systems, but maybe they're trying to test some rudimentary, uh, I don't know, rough draft of some type of missile defense system. Maybe not as far as actually, you, you know, using them as far as, you know, zappings, some missile that they have. No, but just maybe they're testing to see how these drones communicate with each other or something. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on. I do know that something's going on, and the government is not being truthful with us when they say that they don't know what it is. That I strongly believe. Um, so look, will we ever know? No. Um, and I'll say this too: we are truly in an Orwellian, um, an Orwellian. Should I say nightmare? I don't want to say nightmare, but we're definitely in like an Orwellian experience now when it comes to Big Brother watching over us. I mean, look, the United States, really the local area, New York and Pennsylvania, the surveillance system is one of the things, the major factors that caught or led up to us being able to capture Luigi Maggione, the guy who shot and killed the CEO of United Healthcare. I mean, just within minutes, a couple of hours, we were able to get video footage of this guy. Especially in a city like New York, in a state like New York. I mean, if the United States government really wants to find you, they will find you. And one of the things I find extremely scary is this: with this type of technology and AI technology, if the government really wanted to, and it's just my opinion, I can't prove this, but if the government really wanted to, they can create a false reality for everybody. Like, it doesn't matter if people who know you will say, no, this isn't real, this isn't factual, this guy's XYZ and not what the government is saying ABC. It's not going to matter because people are becoming more and more trained to believe whatever the media tells them and whatever the government tells them, which flies in the face of what most people used to be or believe. Most people were very skeptical of the government. Most people were very skeptical of the media. Now, for some reason, when the media or the government accuses Trump of something, they revert back to the old ways of thinking. But you know, if the government just created AI images or AI videos of you saying something or doing something, people are going to believe it. I mean, the AI technology is unbelievable at this point. It's very scary, and it can recreate people's voices. They can just make you like you're doing something, and people are going to believe it. Um, it's scary. It really, truly is. Um, it's scary. But anyway, I don't know what these things are. I mean, I know they're drones, but I don't know exactly what purpose they serve. So look, at the end of the day, um, I just hope that it's nothing really, really major. But I tend to think that it is something major, um, considering that they're doing this at night And they're not trying to hide this. So that's why I don't think this is some outside entity, because it's not covert at all. We can see it. So that's what I tend to think. I tend to think that this is the United States government, military, um, some sort of surveillance. Uh, I think they're trying to locate something. But that's just my opinion. But I mean, so much guys think.